Hello and welcome to another meal plan for ultimate vegan satisfaction video. First things, let's address the extremely long bangs. Yes, I need to get them cut. I just cannot trust myself with scissors. If you've seen my bang video, you understand. And I don't have time to go to the salon. Today we have a delicious meal plan. We do breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, and snack. And yeah, this is all about how to eat well, how to eat whole foods plant-based in a way that actually satisfies you. I think a lot of people go plant-based and they might eat salad for a few days and feel really tired and not satisfied. And I aim to fix this. Just a quick introduction if you're new to me. My name is Hannah McNeely and I teach people how to go vegan and make it sustainable and effortless and joyful and fun and not this like grueling sort of transition process. I had a pretty grueling transition myself when I went vegan 16 years ago. I went plant-based. It wasn't an ethical thing for me at the time. It was purely for health. And anyway, I wish I knew then what I know now, and that is why I have packaged together everything that I know so I could pass it along to anyone else who is already convinced. Like they're already there. There's like, I want to go vegan, I want to go plant-based for whatever motivation it is, the environment, the animals, or their health, whatever it is. But they just want to do it in a way that actually feels good and isn't sort of this white knuckling discipline required burden. And this is exactly what I teach in the Vegan for Good course. This is 100% online, self-paced. You get access to the material for a lifetime. If you're someone who's generally really confused about nutrition, I don't blame you. These days, it can be extremely controversial and, you know, everyone's saying the opposite thing from each other. And there's so many people talking back and forth at each other and sort of like angry, and it gets real tribal. I worked with these amazing whole foods plant-based registered dietitians named James and Dahlia Marin from their company called Married to Health, and they helped me create the nutritional aspect of the course because I myself am not a nutritionist. I really wanted someone like them who was just equally passionate about this lifestyle and have the credentials behind them. But this course goes far beyond nutrition. It's about lifestyle and living with gratitude and mindset and how to do this vegan thing, like practical tips as well as heart tips. So because I've had some really amazing emails and DMs lately from course students who are enrolled in Vegan for Good and they're just loving it and feeling transformed. I only launched this thing in January, and these people are just on the track to the Vegan for Good journey. So let's talk about Tiffany and Jules. So here's just an excerpt of Jules's testimonial. As a gal living in North Dakota, being a vegan, eating whole foods plant-based is a bit of a freak show, but the benefits have been significant in just 3 months. Today I stepped on the scale for the first time since January, and I've lost 14.6 pounds, and all I've changed is eating a whole foods plant-based vegan diet. I would say 80% of the time I'll get there. I feel so amazing, and I can't believe I'm just learning about this at 42 years old. You are amazing, Jules. That is all you, and I just love hearing about this journey. So email me in another 3 months and tell me how you're doing. And then Tiffany sent me the sweetest email. Most importantly, I never felt satisfied with any meals from the prior 2 years attempting to transition to whole foods plant-based. But after going through the course, I came to understand why and how to set up my plate in order to feel satiated with every meal. What I never expected was how much of an emotional impact the course would have on me. Anytime I feel overwhelmed, I go back to the modules. I probably listen to module number 4 almost every day as I am working on overcoming a long-held fear of food after many years of major digestive issues. I am so proud of you, Tiffany, and I love that I'm just like in your earbuds all day. I think that's awesome. And I absolutely love hearing from course students. And if you are one of those course students enrolled in Vegan for Good, I love getting your emails, so keep them coming. Okay, let's get into the meal plan for ultimate vegan satisfaction real quick. As you guys know, I moved into a new house and there is almost no natural lighting in the kitchen. So this is a big change from my old kitchen where it was just like this sun-filled kitchen. So I'm still learning how to get the lighting just right. If you're picky about lighting, I'm sorry, I'm gonna get better. It's a new house, new angles, learning it all, but the food nevertheless is absolutely delicious and satisfying. For breakfast, we're going vegan, trendy, classic with this easy peasy banana ice cream. This used to be all the rage online and I haven't had it in a while, but oh man, it is so good and creamy and satisfying, especially on a warm morning. Just make sure your bananas are nice and ripe and spotty before peeling them and freezing them until they are very frozen, probably overnight. Toss 3 or 4 or however many into your high-speed blender like a Vitamix, add a couple splashes of water and use the tamper to blend. As soon as it creates a vortex swirl, immediately turn off the blender. If you overblend the ice cream, it will get melty and it just won't be the same. I feel like everyone sort of masters banana ice cream over time with their own unique blender. You want it very smooth, no chunks, and do not overblend. Then we're gonna make it extra yummy. Toss your banana ice cream into a bowl and quickly, without washing your blender, put in a couple of dates, almond butter, cacao powder, a splash of soy milk, and blend this into a thick sauce. You wanna move fast so your banana ice cream does not melt, and then add a scoop or two of that chocolate sauce onto your ice cream and swirl it together. Save the rest of the sauce for another time. Add some strawberries on top, and there you go, a decadent and wholesome breakfast that is incredibly delicious and easy to make. For lunch, we're having a basic burrito bowl. I could eat burrito bowls nearly every day. I find them incredibly satisfying and affordable and easy and versatile. I just feel my best on rice, beans, and avocado. I love to get my greens in there as well, so throw those in. I prefer white rice most of the time because it just cooks faster than brown rice, but if I plan ahead well, I'll do brown rice too. Both are great. I made my black beans in the Instant Pot. Now, if you know me, I am such a fan of cooking dried beans in a pressure cooker rather than using canned beans because you save so much money, it's not even funny. I just soak my beans overnight and then cook in the Instant Pot on high pressure for 10 or so minutes. It's so easy, and if I forget to soak them, I still make them normally just for a bit longer, like 25 minutes. There are so many amazing resources for pressure cooking beans online, so definitely check those out. And listen, I am all about minimal appliances. Trust me, I don't have any appliances on my counter, and I really don't like to spend money on extraneous objects in my house. But I can honestly say having a pressure cooker is such a great investment. I waited until Black Friday to get 50% off, and I sent the link to my mom for my Christmas present a few years ago. I just wanted to say this detail because I think a lot of us can say, I can't afford an Instant Pot or I can't afford a Vitamix, and I totally get we all have different income levels, but what if we had a more abundant mindset? We can get creative about finding ways to get things that will add value to our lives, and not to mention, in the end, save a lot of money. If you're an Instant Pot lover like me, drop a comment below. Okay, let's make some quick homemade pico de gallo. I have gotten into the habit of always having these ingredients on hand. 5 ingredients, so easy. Tomatoes, cilantro, onion, lime, salt. Bam! It's even easier if it can sit together for a few hours, but if not, no problem. Just throw it on top and it's so delicious. And then absolutely essential to any burrito bowl is some avocado or guacamole. I always try to keep ripe avocados on hand, but I don't always manage it because my toddler eats about 1 a day. I happen to have some cashew sour cream made and in the fridge, so I threw this on top. I think a drizzle of cashew sour cream adds so much to a dish like this. More flavor, a bit of calories, and a lot more satisfaction. And there's lunch. Throw on some hot sauce if you'd like to. It's so good. A very simple snack today, apples and peanut butter. I love Santa Cruz natural peanut butter, and I always seem to find it on sale at various stores. Slice up your apples and dip it in the peanut butter. You know the drill. Don't overthink your snacks, guys. Fruit as is such a great and easy snack, but if you're feeling very hungry and may need some extra calories, add something like peanut butter with it. Actually, my kid was dipping apples in hummus the other day, and I thought that was kind of genius. All right, dinner time is when we break out the good stuff. As I've said before, I put a lot of energy into dinners because I want to ensure my non-vegan husband is satisfied and equally delighted by what I make. We are absolutely obsessed with all things noodles and tofu, so today we're making a ramen noodle salad with crispy tofu. I made a variation of this in a recent What I Ate Today vlog, but it's so good I just had to showcase it again. To make your crispy tofu, just drain and dry out the tofu with some towels. I don't spend a lot of time on this, to be honest, but some people think it's important to get all the water out. I just don't have time for that. And by the way, I'll make 1 block of tofu to share between me and my husband, but now that my kid is suddenly really into tofu, I need to start making more. Then marinate the cubes of tofu in soy sauce, nutritional yeast, and a little maple syrup. then bake on parchment paper at 425 for 30 minutes, flip, and do another 10 minutes. Then let's make our dressing: tahini and or peanut butter or almond butter, peeled ginger, a ton of lime juice and zest, some garlic, some soy sauce, a splash of rice vinegar, and some water to achieve the right consistency. Blend it up until very, very smooth. This is an easy thing to prep ahead of time. Just put it in a container and put it in the fridge. Now it's dinner time, so let's add vegetables. Put arugula at the base of your bowl, add bell pepper, cucumber, tomato, green onion, and cilantro. My absolute favorite ramen noodles are the rice ramen noodles from Lotus Foods. They are kind of expensive at a regular store. However, you can find good deals elsewhere. For example, I found it for a much better price on Azure Standard. Cook your noodles according to the package. By the way, Eric and I will eat about 2 ramen cakes each. And then add that to your bowl, stir in your dressing, toss until everything is evenly coated. Add your delicious crispy tofu on top and some hot sauce. I love the garlic sriracha one from Yellowbird. And wow, I'm telling you guys, this meal is so amazing and satisfying. You can mix it up with what kinds of veggies you use, like finely chopped kale instead of arugula, or make variations of the dressing or use tempeh instead of tofu. Such delicious dinner, you have to try it. A satisfying meal plan would not be complete without a delicious dessert. I prefer to give you full recipes in these meal plan videos, but I was just dying to try something from Dr. B's new book, The Fiber Fueled Cookbook. So today we're making his Mexican hot chocolate brownies, and wow, I was so impressed. These blew me away. Quick shout out about this book though, to be honest, it might be sold out because it's been selling like crazy. If you're experiencing gut health issues, your search ends here. Start with reading his first book, Fiber Fueled, and then move on to this one, which is so much more than just a cookbook. It dives deep and holds your hand, guiding you through to find the root of your gut issues. So in depth, I've never seen another book like it. These brownies have a base of black beans, which I love anyway to get more beans in my life, and I'm game. These were so moist and perfectly rich and yummy.